Hey everyone, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. It's time for more data battles. Last time we took on young Xehanort, Luxord, and Marluxia. Today well, let's take on Terra Xehanort. I'm busting out the ultimate Keyblade because I am the least experienced with him. I know his counters, but his second phase is some fucking nonsense. Where he has a move in there where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. So we're busting out the biggest beat stick we got.
The darkness.
So let's see what opener he gives me. Ah, this is the good one. He shot locks. Now with correct projectile. The last stream is a straight stream that hits him, and you can counter by air stepping after you block them. That's like his easiest attack. His revenge value, when that's hit, he goes in and dive bombs you with Guardian. So, his Arsolum combo, which is his big series of slashes, is now opened with an unblockable first hit. So you kind of have to guard away from it. He also does the string 3 times in a row. So on the third, that's when you counter. Having ultimate form for this is actually not great, because punishing him becomes a little difficult because of animations. So here's his DM from the main game, his big move. Only now it's a little bit different. The Guardian will now shoot lightning toward you, and you can't escape.
Join the shadows.
I completely missed that. Alright, he's going in for this again. 3. Alright. Overall, a lot of this stuff is still pretty simple to figure out. Alright, punish time. Alright, here is his big desperation move in the second phase. All I know is that it's a series of unblockable rage attacks. I don't really have an answer for it, aside from just spamming roll. But overall, not a fan of you. Not at all. Now, I believe this is still punishable. Okay, it totally is.
Times ahead. Don't let him escape.
Now, this version is actually going to be a lot tougher. Because he also joins in. He will occasionally attack as well, and I believe this is just longer in general.
Join the shadows. Over here.
And I was hoping that I could get through this without dying, but we had a moment where we were in the air on the defensive, and that is almost a moment where I internally give up, because it's so hard to recover from it. Oh, thankfully, we got a freebie there. Alright, for his dashes, go into the air and block it. It sends him back down and opens him up. Otherwise, there's no real window for it. When the flash happens is when you're able to hit.
Dark times ahead.
Alright, let's get a heal in.
Escape.
The red arena appears. He's mainly trying to use the electricity to push you into the wall for extra damage.
Join the shadows. Over here.
Thankfully, I was able to get this combo to work. I didn't know if this would have too much lag, but it did not. Ah, much better. Alright, here's this big desperation volley of attacks.
Over here. Over here.
Alright, that time he did not go for the straight shot. I think it's because I did not block everything. Ooh, have not seen this combo before. This is it. Let's see if we can do it. It's it. This is it, man. Well, with that done, we now have 4 in the can. Let's see if we can go to the next one. We'll just do Vanitas. Also, let's give ourselves some sort of cuisine. I guess this works. Wait, no, switch this for stuffed quail. That'll give us some decent stuff. Unless I have a good favorite. Do I have some favorite of some description that's decent? I have this. Fuck it. I'll just make something like this. Do that. Stuffed quail plus fruit jelly, I guess. Unless there's any way, I feel very uncomfortable with what the defense value is on that. But I don't know what would raise. There we go. Lobster mousse. We'll do that. And cuisine extender. I'll need that for this recording. 52 minutes, that should be enough. All right, next up, Vanitas. We'll take out the Birth by Sleep duo in one go here.
I've been waiting for this.
It's one of the ones that doesn't get a remix, unfortunately. He has basically 2 openers. One of them is this, and it's the one that I absolutely dislike. He'll then go into some dive bombs. The third one you can counter. However, I'm doing everything in this fight wrong. They made his new fire real threatening because one of them he sneaks up on you with. I have failed to counter anything he's done, but I'm not giving up immediately. And see, it's paying off. Darn, if you hit him before he takes off, you can actually avoid... You can avoid him doing this entirely. My goal is to try and dodge toward his ice. Which, of course, is unblockable ice. So they made it so that if you are too far away from him, they won't give you a counter opportunity on those slashes, which is unfortunate. So you have to force yourself to get close on him.
Destroy! Too slow. Back off! Back at you!
Hey, look, he finally allowed me to hit him. We're gonna get a heal now. Alright, now he's gonna do the other DM he has. This DM is so hard that I'm just gonna do this. He does multiple fake outs. He combines basically his desperation move from the main game with the one he does in Birth by Sleep with the Benita Sentiment, where he sends out shadow clones while he summons an orb, a cocoon, to help himself. And as you can see, this shit lasts forever. Let's hope that he's on hit stun for this so I don't end up getting blown up. Looks like he... Oh my god, this is hilarious. Sorry, dude. Alright, he is opened up once again. I'm out of potions. He mixes this shit up so good. Alright, this is the conclusion of this fight where he's just giving up on even being nice. He's just throwing keyblades everywhere at me. What a way to win. That fight, I think is alright. His desperation move's a little wacky. I'm gonna finally learn it once we're out of this launch week of the DLC, but for right now, he can eat it. No interest. So, with that being said, we got 5 down, which include 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over there. Next up, we'll do a fight that I assume is fine, but is a bit more on the chaotic side. This is Data Riku, or Data Riku Replica. Of course, this is, in the previous fight, he just kind of spammed moves.
I'll show you how powerful.
And it happens here too. I'm pretty sure this music isn't new either, and it's just the one that they used from the scene right before Yen Sid shows up. So they could have just extended or reworked some parts. It sounds really similar. Like this specific arrangement of Forze de Male, which is just Forces of Evil. So he has a lot of stuff that involves him dive bombing on you and surrounding you with bombs. He also has his own barrier, so he plays like you would, where a major part of his toolset is using reprisals on you. The point is to have him use his reprisal, but roll away from it so you can punish him.
I'm done with you. One more.
And that is why this fight can be really hard. Because if there's ever a point where you don't know what's happening, like if you're low on health midway through his big set of moves, you're fucked. Because you have no idea when you're gonna heal. You have no idea when there's an opportunity for it, because he has 85 different attacks going on. Some of them are unblockable.
I'm done with you. Think fast. One more.
Alright, I was way too far away. I dodged way too much. Okay, I'm allowed to play a little bit of punishment. All right, looks like we are in his big move now, or at least we're close to it.
Later. I'm unstoppable.
Yep, here it goes.
One more. One more. Heal. Later. There. One more.
If you couldn't tell, I'm panicking.
Later. Come on.
Yep.
I thought you were stronger than that.
You see, this fight, it's meant to, it's a lot more simplistic on you having to do guards and shit, and all of his stuff is really stoppable, but he's doing too much stuff that it's hard to parse it. But once you learn it, it'll be perfectly fine. I haven't learned it.
I'm done with you.
In fact, I'd say when I streamed all my attempts here, this was the most unenjoyable part of all of them.
I'm unstoppable. One more. Nice. Later. Heal. One more. Later. One more. Later. Later. One more.
Seriously, look at this shit. We're at the end of it, though.
Later. Come on. You like it?
So I would have loved that his space of being open after his desperation move was longer than 1 second.
Back at you.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything artful or impressive in terms of my my combat against this guy. I've yet to learn him, but videos need to be made.
Darkness. Think fast. One more. You like it?
Unfortunately, I could not roll away from that because I committed to an attack.
Here we go.
Let's maybe see if we can get a combo with Ultimate Form, because we've yet to do that.
Darkness. Come on. Back at you.
Hey, look, we got one in the air.
Back off. There. So long. Nice. Darkness. Heal. Come on. I'm done with you. Later.
Yeah, we should probably get our magic back up.
Later. You like it? Back at one more.
Oh, I thought I'd counter him there. It doesn't matter, I got it here.
It's over.
Doesn't matter where I get it, so long as I get it.
Think fast. Later. Heal. Try this.
Okay. And you're done. Some may say, man, it's a little bit cheesy how good Ultimate Weapon is. And I agree. There again will be supercut video in this Let's Play of me doing this, in which I did not deal as much damage there. But the recording curse also makes me do worse. So I feel like that might also be needed. All right, so we've taken out, what, 3 fights in this episode? It's like Riku always said, one more! We're gonna be doing Larkscene. I know nothing about this fight except for, like, one move. I beat her on my 2nd try.
Really? Do we have to do that?
I guess we do.
What's the matter?
Okay, that shit I can't block. Ah, yeah, here's the thing I know. She does 3 streams of this, and then you can punish her for it. They seek in on you, too, so just dodge around and continue moving forward. I remember that.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
I don't know what the matter is. Like, I don't know, girl. We're trying to figure it out. Thankfully, Sora has so much coverage, we can get in pretty consistently. Alright, oh yeah, she has that move where she dive bombs on you, which I think is something from Kingdom Hearts 2? Maybe? Ah, yeah, you can't block those. Durr.
What's the matter?
Alright. After that unblockable thing she throws at you, she's completely open, so boop. Alright. She should be doing some wacky stuff now.
I will break you.
Let's have a look at what she does. What's great is she's using the 13th Struggle as her theme, but it's a new arrangement, just like Luke's sword. Both 13th Struggle and Dilemma are used twice in the Limit Cut episode, but they have completely different arrangements, which I think is really rad. Linking during desperation moves is definitely a method you want to do if you have no idea how to handle some of them. Granted, one of the coolest ones in the game, I will not be linking during, because I know how to deal with it. Not this one, though. I ain't got shit on this.
It's time for you to go.
Oh god, here comes this shit again.
See ya, what's the matter?
I may be able to brute force her by hitting this finish at some point. Maybe now. Nope. That's a problem. Let's just do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's good. Whew. So who do we have left? Xigbar, Ansem, Xehanort Xemnas, Xion, Saix. I will do one more for this episode, and then maybe we'll take out the rest next time. This one is also kind of annoying. But before we do that, how are we doing on items? How we doing? Let me look at my stock. Running low, I'm gonna have to buy some stuff. We'll do it in between episodes. So Xigbar is designed to be annoying. I feel like that's just been a thing.
All right. The hero thinks he's ready now.
Because he's all about keep away. Alright, you get in real close and counter that shotgun blast. And then you get a free combo out of it. I'm trying to remember the stuff from when I won against this dude. Alright. Now he does his desperation move from the main game. And at this point, don't move. Don't move and avoid block his shot. You'll do 3 of these normal ones. Then go here from a distance. One last volley. And then we go to a normal stage. And now, the showdown. We got it. You're rewarded by beating the shit out of him. He's the only character in this entire Limit Cut that has something like that, and I think that's really rad. Alright, he was actually open.
So what do you think?
And we're in the desperation mode. This one I also don't know. Sorry to disappoint you. However, it seems to be a pretty obvious, very learnable pattern.
You better run.
Where you just have to remember, at this point, he's gonna be here. At this point, he'll be here. That kind of thing.
Think fast.
And then at this point, he just unleashes a lot of those big shots.
Start dancing.
We're gonna air step to get away from that. And unfortunately, we're wrapped up in this now.
You better run.
Oh, I could have sworn he was gonna be open after that. There we go. How we looking? 2 high ethers left. Damn, that was actually a good counterpoint, but I missed my chance. Again, I missed my chance. Every time I end up blocking, thinking that no, surely that's not happening yet. Gonna have to spam this rage form.
So what do you think? You better run. This one's special.
Only 1 high potion and 1 high ether. This pattern seems to be the exact same as in the first phase. Which means there'll only be 1 more set of shots right here. Then we should warp. Oh god, we're not. I don't like surprises. Oh, we're so close.
Think fast.
We're at the very end. Panic mode really set in. Oh man. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, folks. All right. With that being done, we're going to pretty much wrap up, I guess, for this episode. And then maybe in the next part we finish it. Because now we've taken out Young Xehanort, Riku, Larxene, Xigbar, Luxord, Marluxia, Terra Xehanort, and Vanitas. Next episode, we have to take on Syx, Ansem, Xemnas, Xion, and Master Xehanort. I think with that head being a thing, we're gonna open with Syx, and then we'll do the 2 halves of Xehanort next, and then of course Xion we do as our 12th. But whatever, that's gonna do it. I need to buy some high ethers because I clearly need them. So I'll see you guys next time for more Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, as maybe, just maybe, we finish up Limit Cut episode. Until then, thanks for watching. My videos are not possible without the generous support of people over on my Patreon. You're seeing their names go across the screen right now. Of course, we have to give some special props to some of the higher tiered patrons, and I'm gonna do so now. They include people such as the Wayfinders, such as Losky3, Dronic LX, Sheep Heavenly, Mr. I Like Bacon, Javier Porksword, Haas Bear, Matthew Cassidy, Jordan Pastrana, and Azure Counselor. But standing even above them as my ultimate supporters, the organization, the highest tier, includes Kristen Cervantes, Grim Reaper, Colleen Suarez, and finally, Ed Rodriguez. Thank you so much to the people who support me over on patreon.com/KZExcellent. If you want your name featured, head on over to the Patreon link in the description and consider supporting and checking out the various perks. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.